Hello everyone, welcome back to the Ritual Flow. For today's reading, we are doing a yearly overview for the sign of Scorpio for 2024. So if you are a Scorpio sun, moon, rising, or any other placement you're feeling called to take a look at, then these messages are for you. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave what does not. Not all messages will be relevant to everyone. Don't try to force something to fit if it's not matching your energy. Okay. We'll also, we'll take a look at the beginning to look at a summary of how 2023 went for you, what sort of energy you're bringing with you into this new year. And then we'll get into the outlook of what's going on for the upcoming year. It feels like immediately off of that Two of Pentacles, it feels like there's been a lot on your plate for from 2023. Maybe you felt like you had a lot of things to juggle, like difficulty balancing out your various priorities. And yeah, with the Five of Pentacles there in reverse, it is giving this energy like you may have had to make the tough decision to let something go to find balance. Like there's too much going on and something had to be sacrificed. It feels like a very personal sacrifice as well. We'll get into that here in a moment. We'll clarify things as we go. Starting with that Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's definitely something you had to make the decision to leave something behind, to walk away from something. And it was a difficult decision to make. It was, wow. Okay, so yeah, it was difficult mentally, emotionally, physically to make this decision of cutting something out. But it was for your betterment to be able to have the freedom, the space to have a fresh start. It was really a blessing to cut this out of your life. It's giving this energy that whatever didn't make the cut, whatever was eliminated, that it was something that was sort of toxic anyway, that was causing a lot of tumultuous energy, maybe drawing too much attention emotionally and creating a distraction from your other priorities. It was definitely something with the star at the bottom here, the Ace of Wands underneath that. It was something that was no longer aligned with you, no longer aligned with your goals, with your dreams, with your wishes for the future. And so like it had to be left behind. That didn't mean like it didn't hurt. You know, it's unclear what this is. Like that may be because a lot of different, it's a lot of different things for different people. For some of you, this may have been a relationship. For some of you, it may have been like a particular like job you're doing or like responsibility that you had, that was really like sucking too much time and energy away from other aspects of your life. It's like this draining feeling. Maybe this Five of Pentacles will give us a little more clarity, perhaps. Perhaps not. Perhaps it's meant to be left open, what that is. Yeah, this is definitely left open. But like whatever it is that was like cut out of your life was it was a positive loss. It brought things back into it's like balance. It allowed you this space for healing, renewal, for like embarking on like a solid and stable path. For some of you, it could have been you were like going through a divorce last year. That's really the only like super specific indication that I'm seeing with this. If that's extra confirmation for someone, otherwise, like it's like, you know, it took a lot out of you to remove yourself from this situation, to remove this factor from your life. So like you know what you left behind. You know what you were forced to like choose to lose. And like I mentioned before about it being like a positive blessing, like a release, like it's putting you in alignment towards like fulfillment of your wishes, towards feeling satisfied in the future. Two of Cups is underneath that. So that's another sort of support for this being a relationship, like a toxic person, a toxic energy that was cut out of your life. May not have been a marriage, may have just been like some sort of commitment that you had, but you're feeling much better, like feeling a sense of satisfaction, a sense of being on the right path, of being on your true path, being aligned, like following your sense of internal guidance when it came to letting that go. It may have, like, there may have been significant occurrences with that, like in the 8th month in August was coming through. That's just for whoever that's for, whoever needed that extra confirmation. I'm also getting September, maybe for some other people, or like maybe like bridging that time between August and September may have been relevant for like the release of that, some sort of element of closure, some sort of like returning to balance, like beginning your healing journey, because it does feel like you've made some sort of progress at this point. Like it wasn't something that necessarily happened right at the end of the year for you. But yeah, so with death out here and rebirth, there is this experience that you may still be like in the healing process as this year turns over, like still dealing with some of the aftermath, wrapping up some of the loose ends, particularly like mentally and emotionally, where where this ending is concerned. You may be dealing with some regrets, like some sort of like line of thinking, like wondering if there was something that you could have done differently to have a different outcome, but it doesn't really feel that way. That seems like this is just like a mental curiosity that you have, and that part of your transformation, part of your healing, part of your like nurturing yourself and focusing on self-love is gaining a different perspective with regards to this failed situation, this situation that needed to be cut out for your own well-being. And it's like this year is promising you a new emotional journey. Like being able to take a different perspective on this and connect with yourself on a deeper level is like, it's like bringing you a successful year. It's like this internal transformation is something that's necessary for you. It's like while you're in this healing process, while you're still wrapping this up and closing that cycle out, because like there is this big energy of closing this cycle out to start a new one. Like your back is turned on these other two cups that are still upright. And you know, we saw the Two of Cups before. That was like indicating some sort of like partnership situation, and like the success for this is coming. Like I mentioned, this was something of a toxic nature that was not aligned for you, and it, like the loss, while painful, is ultimately like more of a blessing. And like beneath the holy shit, beneath the Six of Wands is the Lovers, and underneath that is the Ace of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like whatever ended, even if it wasn't a relationship for you, if it was a loss of something else, either way, it's opening up this possibility for a new beginning, for success in love. Like something that's deeply spiritually aligned for you. You know, if you're not recently getting out of another situation, it could be that like letting go of a particular job that was like draining your energy is allowing you to like refocus on other aspects of your life to open up this possibility for new connection. Okay, so this energy here for like lessons that you're learning this year, it's about like restricting yourself, like hiding away your true nature, your authenticity, living in illusions of your own making. So whether this was a relationship that you were like fighting to stay in that wasn't healthy for you, or like a job that you were fighting to hold on to that like wasn't serving you, that was like draining you and taking away from other aspects of your life. Like this new perspective that you're gaining this year, it's like it's part of that lesson, like that illusion being broken about like not having choices and not having power to create change for yourself. like something is being revealed to you that like helps you understand this year that you hold all the power. You hold all of the power to create whatever sort of life you want to live in. You don't have to be you don't have to like stay strong and struggle through something that takes like all of your effort, that doesn't feel like it's giving to you as much as you're giving to it. It's giving this energy of like having fought for something that wasn't fighting for you. And you're learning this lesson and focusing on yourself, focusing on your comfort and your needs, your own sense of stability, and like what you desire, what you want to establish and cultivate in your life. Like, this is a decision that you're learning to make, like learning that you hold the power, that you can choose whether a situation feels balanced to you or not, be that a partnership or like a partnership in love, or like a partnership with like a company, with the work that you do, with like a family situation. And that like in your ability to choose and prioritize yourself, because like this was an energy of like you having to prioritize yourself, to let that go. It's like there's like a continuation of this learning over the course of this year, that like you don't have to settle for something less to be connected with something, to someone. That like you can choose and create your own sense of satisfaction, your own balance. Like, you have all of the resources and tools within you to manifest whatever sort of reality you want to live in. Like, you don't have to live and participate in some sort of illusion. You get to create your life. Looking at the Seven of Wands now, like, there's this energy of like the struggle of, I'm getting something about protection and something about competition. And I mean, this is a challenging card in the spot of challenge. So it's like the challenges you're facing are not going to be unusual for the sort of energy that you're moving towards forward. There is this struggle to sort of like find inner peace, to connect with yourself emotionally, to connect with like the vision that you want for your future. It feels like there's this need, this like protective energy surrounding you. Like, you want to commit to a new vision for the future, to like feeling abundant and prosperous, maybe like starting a new family, a new job. But there is this sort of like emotional difficulty there, this element of like emotional suppression that needs to be overcome, because it feels like you want to protect yourself from being like getting stuck in a situation that you don't want to be in, that doesn't feel aligned to you, that doesn't feel right to you, so that you don't have to make that tough decision again to extract yourself from it. You don't want to find yourself living in some sort of illusion again. So there's this wariness about committing yourself to the birth of something new. But something new is in store for you. Like, we've seen elements of that, and like every ending breeds a new beginning. And it's okay to like stay in this in-between space for as long as you need to heal, to find clarity, to find your path, to find your sense of direction. But don't allow yourself to be stuck in this liminal space because you're feeling conflicted, because you're avoiding your own healing experience. Like, make sure that you're caring for yourself and finding your orientation. Like the Knight of Wands is under there. Like, make sure you're taking like being an active participant in your healing, and not just expecting the healing to come on its own with time. To make sure that you're taking a look at what you've been through, the decisions that you've made, what you've experienced, and are like really taking a look at what it is you're trying to protect yourself from, and like moving toward the future. What it is that got you, that led to you being in the situation you were previously. 2222 was on the clock when I looked. It's like saying to make sure you're coming at some sort of new partnership from a balanced perspective, because there again, we have some like more elements of that coming in here. Yeah. So yeah, there's that restrictive, protective quality once again. And I am getting some clarity, like moving back to that energy that felt draining. What you're trying to protect yourself from is getting in some sort of situation where you feel like you're being drained, like you're giving too much and not receiving in return. So there is like a clear quality of offering your heart to something new that's going to be successful for you this year. But it's like you have to overcome that hurdle and like be willing to take some sort of risk. Or this doesn't even feel like a risk. This is like an element of like doing your due diligence, like planning ahead, doing the appropriate healing work, taking a look at the things I was talking about to understand how you found yourself in that situation that was draining, and how you can avoid that and create more balance in the future. Not by holding yourself back from like experiencing new love, like experiencing a new career path, experiencing a new type of like connection with like your family or whatever it may be for you. But like making the necessary preparations to like set yourself up for this success, to set yourself up for a balanced situation before giving yourself to it. To be able to give yourself to it fully without holding back and without having any sort of like negative repercussions with that. There is some sort of like movement occurring for you with this. Like, you are going to be offering yourself to something new this year, but it's going to be coming from that new perspective, from that new mindset, from this new seat of power that you're learning about and stepping into. It's not going to be this situation where you're just like giving endlessly and not receiving something back. And this change, this like action may happen sort of fast and suddenly. and you may feel like this initial impulse to like pull back in some way. But reflect on why it is you're doing that, like what's triggering you, and determine if it's something real, if it's like a real threat that you're needing to address, or if it's just some sort of like wound being poked, some sort of wound being like inflamed and brought back up from this past situation. So we have the Fool in the position for relationship energy for you this year. So there is a new beginning coming for you in relationship, regardless of what factor you've had to cut out of your life. It's like you've been in this waiting period, this period of stagnation, but you are gaining that new perspective that's going to open you up emotionally to be able to sort of like stomach this risk, to be able to have some sort of element of trust that you've taken the necessary plans and precautions to avoid repeating a cycle from the past, that you're going to be entering a new cycle with this, because the Fool comes after the World. It's like this energy that you're gaining the understanding, you're gaining the knowledge about yourself, about what has occurred previously, to be able to move forward, to be confident in that, to be confident in your own power and direction, to avoid a situation like that in the future and connect with something that's going to be very happy and successful. And at the bottom, we have the Six of Cups. So this is like an energy of it being like a cooperative effort on all levels, especially an emotional one with this new person, this new relationship. That it's going to be very like balanced and fair, and it's spiritually aligned for you. For some of you, you may be revisiting a past connection that has a new air to it, a new experience that you're getting a second chance for. That you're getting like a new opportunity with. It's like a fresh start. Like if that doesn't resonate with you, if there's like no one in the past that you could possibly see yourself going back to, there is this strong energy that the person that you may be connecting with in this new scenario is someone that you have a past life connection with, that you're getting a new opportunity, a second chance to correct some sort of mistake that happened in a past life with this person, and bringing fresh energy to that situation, like aligning with this person to like follow a new path, to have like a renewed experience, something that's like brand new, to actually like have a family situation with this person. It's almost like it's something that you have some sort of nostalgia for, even if it's not something that's like conscious and prevalent in your current life. And I am getting that whatever you cut out may have been a karmic situation, like a karmic retribution, like a payment per se for admission into having this second chance of this past scenario. That like, because like this is a second chance, like whatever happened that this didn't work out in the past life, there's this element that like that was your choice, that was a judgment call that you made, that was perhaps the wrong one that led you down a path that wasn't aligned for you, that wasn't where you were meant to be going. And whatever this past situation was from the previous year was a very important learning lesson for you to actually like create this change that you're moving into this year, to like learn that lesson so you don't mess up this second chance that you're getting with this person now, like in this new opportunity in the present. Okay, let's look at the King of Swords. So this King of Swords energy, hold on. It's giving this energy that like you feel rather established in your career. You feel very successful, like you're some sort of like authority. Like you feel relatively clear about your direction, about where you stand with your career and the power that you hold. But there's something, that's interesting. That's interesting. 3232 was on the clock too. So that's confirmation that what was just coming through is some sort of truth for someone. It's like you're coming into this year feeling very established and like knowing where you're at with your career, or like where you stand. It's like feeling on top of the world in some respects, like you have that part figured out. Like you have this like bunch of knowledge and wisdom, but something about it, maybe something that you consider making a transition of some sort. This could be like moving to a different department, moving to a different sort of area within the same like industry. There is like a new opportunity, like an opportunity for change within that. And though while you feel successful and like good at what you do, and like you feel very strongly and powerfully about that, something about this new relationship situation is making you reflect on that, giving you some sort of pause, that may be rethinking, like opening you up to new possibilities. There's some sort of conflict that you feel, some sort of restriction that you feel with like your movements where that is concerned. The work that you do may involve a lot of travel, or like moving around all the time, like quick movements that like it like creates a lot of stress for you, even though you're very good at it, very successful. The all of the movement is stressful, and you've just been holding on to it because it feels very like you feel very powerful, very like satisfied with what you do outside of that. But something about this stress, this movement creates some sort of internal conflict for you with regards to this new relationship. Like I'm getting this vibe that maybe you feel like you're ready for a change, to like move into a new position, like settle down, like still like use like this base of knowledge, like your skill set, like what you know, what you're good at, but like in a different way. Because I'm getting this energy that you want to, this new relationship, this new situation coming in is giving you this desire to be a bit more stationary. Maybe so you can like devote more time and effort, more energy to like this blossoming connection. that like your travel, your movement around restricts your ability to be present, and you're wanting to like make a change with regards to that because of that. Whoa. Okay, let's look at the King of Pentacles here. Okay, so this is speaking to me some more about that career situation and how that's turning out for you. It's giving this energy that while you feel very confident in what you do, there's some element of deceiving yourself about the emotional impact that your career has on you and your life. Yes, you feel very like abundant, very prosperous. It may bring a lot of wealth and security for you, but there's something that it weighs on your emotional stability, creates some sort of stress that you're like having the realization about and coming to terms with this acknowledgement about. So while this new relationship is maybe making you rethink that, your choice to make a shift, I'm seeing this like parallel sort of move, like this pivoting. It's really feeling like not getting out of the type of work you're doing, but like making a lateral move to something that like deciding to cut out some of the stress, making this lateral move to something that feels more aligned with you, that allows you more emotional stability, more peace, like that provides the same level of like material security and comfort, but that doesn't affect your like mental and emotional health so much, and that feels like a strong alignment for your health in the long run, that you may be having like a sort of like spiritual awakening surrounding the choices that you make about your health, particularly when it comes to your career, but like also your life. Like this, it's like I mean, I'm not saying that everyone's life isn't intertwined. Like we all have like work that we do. We all connect with people in one way or another, and we all have this need to focus on our health and take care of ourselves. But there is this strong element of the interplay between those things is something that's having a big impact, a big it's a big focus for you this year. It might actually be a year of like closing out a lot of cycles and starting like one big like new cycle where your life feels more cohesive, where everything is growing and coming together in this like culmination, where all the parts of your life create like this flow of abundance. Like I'm seeing like all these rivers converging, and like having, there's a lot of spiritual growth happening for you this year. You're realizing that you have choices, you have options, that like you don't have to, just like you didn't have to stay in this connection or whatever was like holding you back, that toxic situation. You also don't have to stay in the same position with your career. You don't have to let your health suffer. Like you have options to free up more time, to create a family, to spend with your family, because there's that element here too of like there may be like not just birth of a new version of yourself, but there could be like birth of a new life, like a pregnancy happening in your life, in your situation this year. Like having this experience of welcoming and guiding a new soul being a powerful experience for you spiritually. There is this element of like establishing a solid foundation. It's like I'm getting like choosing to end this like conflict and drama, creating change that aligns you more spiritually, creates this stable foundation, this like stationary, solid thing. And that those are your choices. Those are your options. Like, remember, you're learning to create whatever sort of life you want to live in all aspects of it. And like getting aligned spiritually, wielding your power and making choices in alignment with that is like bringing relationship connections that feel aligned, realigning your career, and like realigning your soul to things that like feel like a good investment. It's like ending this energy of feeling scattered, of like maybe even like feeling like you have too many options, or like there's some options that aren't available to you. But like feeling like the options aren't available to you are just like a belief that you have, like a mental restriction that you're learning not to place on yourself. Because you have choices, you have opportunities, and you can choose to prioritize whatever you need to in whatever way you need to. And that's really giving this energy of like all of the aspects of your life converging into this cohesive element. And like that feels like that's this new cycle that's starting for you. It's like bringing all of the parts of your life together to feel like secure. It's a like an element of making things more practical for you, spending more time at home, even if you're like working from home. It's like getting back down to the basics of things, so that you're like planning a future for yourself that's more practical in nature, that allows you to like the time and space to give to all of the aspects of your life, so you don't feel like you're in this like weird juggling thing, and that you're able to not just like be there to give to all of that, but to be there to receive what's giving back to you in those scenarios. Let's look at the world. Yeah, the way you've been living your life prior to this year has created a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety for you. You've been feeling like your hands were tied in some respect. And you weren't taking action to correct this. It's like you were just living in the stress and dealing with it. But you're getting this new perspective, getting clarity, setting some appropriate boundaries where need be in your life, and making decisions that are clear and direct, and like it's this element of like taking action on your like personal level to limit your stress and organize your life. And it's so funny. The world is at the bottom of the deck again. Like you're ending this cycle of being stressed and scattered, and all of the parts of your life being like all over the place in disparate places, and bringing everything together, like bringing everything back to home is what you desire. Making everything clear and simple and streamlined is something that you're that's happening for you, that you're making happen for you this year. Okay, let's get a couple of oracle cards for you to see if there's anything they would like to add or confirm. Let's see what we've got so far here. Okay, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. Okay. They're telling me to take this. I saw what's on the bottom. They're telling me to take it. Whoa. So, do not back down from opposition. Show strength and fortitude. So it's like, I'm getting this energy that you may feel like this task of pulling your life together in this way is some sort of like impossible feat. And that's coming from this energy of this belief that you have. It's like you have this belief that things have to be a certain way, that work has to be over here, and love has to be over here, and family has to be over here, and like self-care is like somewhere else or like out the window. But you're being asked to fight for having this reorganization of your life, to trust and begin to believe in your own power to create the experience you want to have, to not back down from the challenge, because I don't think I've ever once mentioned that it was going to be easy for you to move through this year and do all of these things. It's giving energy of a lot of work and tough decisions, but that's ultimately leading to somewhere where you're going to feel much more peace, much more security, and much more clarity and alignment for yourself. This is very interesting that we have man and older man come out. So what's coming through in that is that these beliefs that you have about like things needing to be a certain way in your life, like maybe even needing to like sacrifice your feelings, suppress your emotions, just like this energy of like sucking it up and getting it done, like that scattering yourself, is like coming from this situation of like an older man in your life. I'm getting father energy. This could have been like a thought pattern that was instilled by your father or a father figure in your life, that like you're just supposed to like put your head down and move forward and like suffer through things, rather than like take the reins and create active change to make things how you want. It's like giving an energy of like dealing with life circumstances rather than like having the opportunity to choose the circumstances that you're entertaining. And with the owl that I was asked to bring out here, you're getting some good advice from someone very wise that's changing, that's what's helping you change your perspective to get a new outlook on these things, to help show you that this like pattern that was ingrained in you somehow, this belief that you've been holding on to that's been holding you back, isn't something that's serving you, and it's not something that's true. It's not something that you have to believe in and live your life by, that you can create this new situation that feels more right for you. Like maybe that way of life worked well for the person that you learned this from, but it's not serving you because you've been in this energy of stress and juggling and feeling all over the place, that it's like you saw a small movement or maybe even a large movement away from that in some respect from last year's stuff. But it's like if you don't address this, if you don't make a new approach, like make a new plan for yourself, you're going to be seeing that same sort of energy repeating itself in this new connection, in this new cycle, in this new experience. You're going to be recreating that old experience if you hold on to those old beliefs that were, I'm hearing like placed within you, like what you were taught. And there's this experience of learning something new, learning a new way to live, and not just learning about it, but like making the decisions, making the judgment call to like enact it, like create it for yourself, to make the changes necessary to where you feel good about what you're investing in, how you're moving through it, and what you're creating. April and September will be very important months for you this year. So keep those in mind. This may be when you reconnect with this person. This may be when you make this decision to make some career changes. This may be when you're like opening up to this new idea and like begin entertaining it, begin this journey of reflection about the change that you can create. And maybe when you receive the advice, just be open to having new experiences, because that's what is in store for you. Don't allow yourself to repeat the same stuff that you've pulled yourself away from to some degree. Let the new come in. Even if you have to like fight against the old, like maybe your father is still present and is like trying to like convince you that, like his original advice was the way to go, and you're having to like stand up to him and be like, that may have worked for you, but like I'm choosing to live a different way because that's what's healthy for me. That's what leads me into the life that I want to live. So yeah, if this reading resonated, give it a like. Comment down below, share it with someone, subscribe if you're not already. Thank you for letting me take a look at what this year has in store for you. If you're interested in a personal reading now or at any time this year, you can find details on how to do that in the description box below. And I will see you later. Bye, Scorpio.